All right. We waited long enough, right? What do you guys think? I tried to re-up it today. I think it doesn't look too bad. I think what happens is that actually, can we shut this? Sorry, that's quite loud. Can you turn it down? Thank you. I think what happens is I just wear the headphones for prolonged periods of time, and I get a built-in headphone. What I should do is shave this bit here so that the headphones slot perfectly in it. Welcome back to another BH Ultra live stream, and welcome back to, ironically, Golden Sun. And it's ironic because I went out today to maybe get some breakfast, and it immediately started raining on me. The thing about this, I don't wear this visor outside. Sorry, I was about to lie to you and say, like, oh, I was wearing this. But even that is a bridge too far. Listen, I will slut myself out for money. I am all about the branding. I am a completely classless bitch. But I'm not going to wear a visor that says Ultra on it. Fanny pack? Maybe. They don't like when I say fanny because it means pussy. Belly bag? Whatever. Skunk tail's prominent as per usual. Yeah, but it's you can see it in the back. I don't know if it'll get like upwards per se, but that's what I'm aiming for. It's ironic that it's Golden Sun because I got rained on today and I had to go through other means to get my drink and my food. Food that I haven't eaten yet. This is one of those occurrences where I needed stream to go live at 1 even if I wasn't ready. So yeah, the intro was a little longer and I placed down my side camera, which we now use as the cat tree camera. I think it's because I'm so loud. I think when they were babies, they didn't care, but my cats will chill around this area. Then as soon as I start streaming, they will run, which probably reflects poorly on me. I think it's more that I'm just yelling. All right, so let's see. After eyeballing it, I haven't looked through this camera lens. How accurate is my framing? That's not bad. That's not terrible. It's like a little bit more that way. It's pulling on the wire. Sometimes I pull so hard. Why is it? What is pulling on this wire? Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. It frames everything perfectly. It has the bell that we ring every time somebody follows, subs, or donates, and then that bar will fill over there, and we spin that wheel. The cat tree that was a donation goal, and the TV that's a part of other videos I'm planning at the same time, as well as the throw pillow that I threw on top of it. Look at that screen over there. Do not look at what I'm doing. I am not doing anything. Do not worry about me. I am currently, don't worry about this. Don't look at me. No, don't look over. Okay, don't look at me. I just gotta do something real quick. Just gotta, no tags. No tags whatsoever. Just post. And you didn't miss anything. Speaking of not missing anything, you guys want to know what I was doing August 20th? This day in BH Ultra Live history? What's weird is I think it makes sense because I do 5 streams a week, right? I do 5 streams a week. I do the Boxiversary on Monday, Switch to Ultra on Tuesday, Wednesday, Total Tomodachi Island, Thursday, the rotational Switch 2 day that we have been alternating between playing Golden Sun proper, and Saturday alternates between GTA and Fred Slop. It makes sense that they're all divisible by 5. But the fact that the last Golden Sun stream was stream number 1009, and now this one is 1019. If I can keep it up, that means that the next Golden Sun stream will be 1029, and so on and so. Holy shit, these numbers are going up. It took me 6 years to get to 1,000. I feel like by the end of this year, I'll be at 1,100. Think about, well, obviously it's going to take me multiple years to get 1,000 because, 300 days in a year, and I don't even stream every day, but I get fucking close. I think I talked about this at the end of the last, I know I'm cutting into Golden Sun time, but to be fair, I cut into a lot of it last time. A decent amount of the time in the waiting room and me struggling to get the stream going is because it is a 2000s era game. I wanted to do what I did for Pikmin, and each thumbnail, because I need to make the stream thumbnails ahead of time. If I don't, it just kind of looks boring. And it saves me time later. I wanted to do what I did for Pikmin and find magazine ads for the game to use for the thumbnail. And Pikmin and Chibi Robo, those games are popular. You can find a ton of magazine ads. There was maybe 1 Golden Sun magazine ad, maybe 2. But I think the second one was for a different game. And the biggest size I could find was like 200 by 400. So stretching it out, it looks like shit. And you can't even frame everything. So I guess Golden Sun just isn't popular. I tried, all right? That's why the thumbnail looks as generic as it is, but there is something hidden in it. Anyway, you want to know what I was doing this day, August 20th? This day in BH Ultra Live history? In 2024, I was continuing. I don't know why I needed to scroll down to look. It's Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door 2024. I played the shit out of this game. I have terrible memory. I do not remember any of this at all. I remember Mario hanging himself because that clip went viral independently of everything. And I remember the blue Yoshi a little bit. I don't remember where I was or what I was doing. We'll go back to it at a certain time, maybe, probably. Oh, man, remember when JD was on the set? All right, and then last year in BH Ultra Live history, we were continuing Grand Theft Auto Online weekly, and this was the episode where everyone playing the game got matching insurgents, all based around different seasons, and we raced all of them in an impromptu race. That's pretty much it. Eventually, I will make it through the entire Ultra lineage, and I will cover every day that has ever existed, maybe. Make your own magazine ad, never too late to build up hype for Golden Sun. I need to commit, that's what I should do. For the first time ever in the stream thumbnails, just commission art of Isaac Golden Sun. I realize I hold cups weird. I promise my finger isn't touching nothing in it, but I need my go-go juice. All right. I've wasted enough of your time. It's like a 20-minute preamble. I'll check in with the YouTube chat when my thing finishes uploading. But as you guys know, I am a solar panel-powered robot. I'm not a real thing. I am an AI amalgamation. And I get powered by the sun. And whenever it gets gloomy outside, it gets gloomy on this set and gets gloomy in my soul. I'm going to let it reflect my gameplay, and I'm going to take it out on all of you. All right, let's jump over to my genuine Game Boy Advance. You like this setup? You like that I'm playing on my Game Boy Advance? Is the chat still in front of it? I think we can still get emotes. I actually don't remember. I don't know if it's going to cover the screen or not. It also might be like... No, I think it's behind it. Yeah, it's behind, isn't there? It also... Where is the chat? I got too many fucking things over here. No, we're good. The game might be too loud. Actually, I think we're fine. I would argue it's not loud enough. Golden Sun. Continue. Right, I left off in the star room. Okay, that chat is there, though. I forgot that this game is fucking Star Tropics. Okay, I can't jump that far. I'm basically halfway through the game, right? I made maybe 10 minutes of progress last time. There's little secrets, stuff we can explore. There's been a lot of RPG-related discourse as of late. Because I may not be on... Now I make the game yellow. I may not be on the apps anymore, but whenever there is discourse, trust me, it gets to me. It comes on my desk. Trust me, it gets to me. It comes on my chest. You got yellow ball. Good. Now go fetch the others. Can I jump into the void? I have been, as you saw in that clip earlier, everything's got to be discourse nowadays. Wait, you want me? Okay, fine, I won't talk about discourse. Well, this game's pretty fun, huh? Guys, I think I'm going to go up there. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm jumping across the pillars right now. Did you guys catch the game last night? So now the pillars are rising up from the water. Is it water even? I don't know. Guys, in the comments down below, put if you think it's water or not. No, we're gonna argue, okay? It's a BH Ultra live stream. Good, go fetch the others. You're clocking into your shift at the Discourse Factory. At the Discourse Factory. I At this point, I'm not even...
Is this a bit?
I'm not even referencing Hercules in New York. I'm referencing Astro Goblin referencing Hercules in New York. I can't get down there. I'm playing Genshin Impact. All right, I'm not reading that chat anymore. Sorry, I appreciate the bits, but you've immediately lost me. Sorry. They're like, if you could genetically engineer the 4 worst words to say to me immediately to get me to check out, that they would probably be those 4. Maybe switching out Genshin with League of Legends, but guys, this is the okay, hold on. This is the first Golden Sun stream without Chris. This feels kind of wrong. Polite claps for Chris. It's what he would have wanted. Oh shit, it turned off. I hope it's still uploading. I love Tumblr.com. I don't want to argue about RPGs. I just brought it up because this is what I heard. As you guys saw in the clip, you know, this day in BH Ultra Live history, the extent of my RPG play. Jupiter Star in the Mithril bag. Is that good? Huh? It looks like they've spotted us.
I thought we'd been safe until they'd gotten all the elemental stars.
You mean to steal the elemental stars? Master Kraden, are you calling us thieves?
As I recall, aren't you the one who stole our information? What will you do with us once you've got the elemental stars?
I'm sure they'll do us in once they no longer need us. Volo? Who the fuck is this? Relax. You will not be hurt. That was our agreement, was it not? That all depends on how well they cooperate.
They'll be safe as long as they hand over the elemental stars. Isn't that enough?
You heard us. If you wish to save your friends, then give us the elemental stars. Well, do I want to do that? How important is saving my friends to me? No. Very good, Isaac. Kill us. Let them kill and rip our skin off. Let them grab 4 horses and pull us in different directions. Isaac, they're gonna put us in an iron bull and then light a fire underneath it so we cook slowly. They're gonna put us in a big boiling pot and they're gonna slowly turn up the heat so we don't notice that our skin is boiling. They're gonna put us next to a Pikachu plush in the microwave and see if we stick. They're gonna make us stick our tongues into the outlet slot, Isaac. But it's okay. It's okay, Isaac. This is what we want. This is perfect. Guard clip. Why would you deny us? Don't you want your friends to be safe? Where am I? What guarantee do we have once we've given you the elemental stars?
Guarantee? I have one! You will have to remove your mask!
That means... Oh, of course, a fine idea. He will be our guarantee. Under the circumstances, we have little choice. Felix, remove your mask. What do you say, Isaac? Huh? What's going on over there? He called that guy Felix. That's what he said, isn't it? No, dude. He said Philip. He said Philip. But that's what I heard. Felix? It can't be. That day, the boulder. We saw him I know that because there's an ellipses. Wait, no, it doesn't make... Why is the boulder capitalized? Like a guy? We saw the boulder? We saw him die, didn't we? No. We said nothing I say. It's just, shut up, Isaac. Whatever. We searched for weeks, but we still couldn't find him.
What's wrong, Felix? Don't you want them to feel safe?
Felix, wasn't that the name of your brother?
Accident. My brother. He...
This is, do I want to spoil Mobile Suit Gundam? Because I just watched it.
Ah!
I'll do it. I'll take off my mask.
It's not possible.
Is he? I know I've caused you much grief, Jenna. It was a miracle that I survived that day. We are the ones who saved him.
We saw him floating unconscious in the river as we passed.
I didn't kill him. I've been with them ever since. I've experienced a lot.
But why? Why did you leave me all alone?
Jenna.
My own brother. I thought you were dead.
Save this teary reunion for later.
That's right. The elemental stars come first.
Is this acceptable? Felix would never allow us to harm you or his sister.
Felix will be our guarantee. Now give us the elemental star.
I don't understand what they mean by that. Yeah, okay, he took his mask, so what? Very enjoyable face reveal. I will give you all the stars now. What are you talking? Do we get to keep Felix if we don't? We don't have any choice. Should we give them the elemental stars? No. If you don't hand them over, they won't let Jenna side. Oh, that's why her last name is that. Garrett took the elemental stars. I have no Isaac agency at all. Which one is this? Wait, who is... Wait. Wait, who is this? That's not the... It's not any of the bad guys. It's not Jenna. It's not the old man. Who is this?
Will you permit me to relieve you of one of those elemental stars?
Alex? Oh, Alex, you're late. Alex is another of our companions. Alex is another cool character. We've got about 3 more waiting in the back. Alex the Lion, what are you doing here? Oh, great. After we did all that work. Garrett gave him the elemental stars.
I'm afraid I must apologize in advance.
Can I actually... I should have done this ages ago, but this makes more sense, right? For it to be raised like this. You raise me up so
For you will be bringing us the remaining elemental stars as well.
Wait a second. You want us to grab the other one for you too?
Oh, did you not understand me?
There's a lot of hair on this, I'm realizing for the first time. Even though I say this fucking every day. You said you'd set Jenna free once we gave you all the elemental stars. You promised. No, my friend. We want you to bring us all the elemental stars.
Stop grumbling and bring us the last star.
No. Wait, am I Garrett now? You don't.
You don't want anything to happen to your friends, do you?
Yes. It's kind of a double negative.
I doubt that's how you really feel. I'll ask you once again.
So my thing is that you saw in the previous clip, I've only really played the Paper Mario games, some of the Mario and Luigi games. I've obviously been like a Pokemon fan my entire life. Pokemon. And I have really thrown myself into Deltarune. I really love Deltarune. All of those games are a little different than the regular RPG medium, I suppose. They're ever so slightly different. Deltarune, you have a lot more agency in your choices, even though the story of Deltarune is that you don't have agency. Pokemon is more about monster collecting. And Deltarune and Paper Mario are more rhythm-oriented in their battles, and Deltarune is ostensibly a bullet hell. Do not, I'm gonna move this, just don't jump on the keyboard so you have space. There you go, kitty cat. There was discourse, if we want to call it that. Just somebody tweeted out that's like, oh man, I click on a video about an RPG I love, and the person's like, now I normally am not an RPG fan, and then they click off or whatever. But I do think that's the case. So this is technically my first, like, I had tried Mother 3 on the channel a while ago. Probably like 6 years ago or whatever. And I tried playing Earthbound on my Microsoft Surface when I was younger. Are we good? Are we solid? Are we square? If you want to save them, you bring us the final. Okay, so I need to go back over. All right, yeah, you guys all just wait there. It's not like you could have walked over here to do this. Sure, why not? I'll do it. Me, Isaac Golden Sun. But I'm curious about the Golden Sun series. Because it seems more and more that RPG elements are sort of like a larger part of every game, really, right? Like there's a level up system, an upgrade system. Every game seems very dialogue focused nowadays anyway. But I'm really interested in this era of RPGs specifically. Anything that runs on the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy Advance. And I don't know how I feel. Because I feel like I can tell you that I didn't like Persona 4 Golden. Everyone told me that I just had to brave through the first like 100 hours and then the game gets fun. And I've heard that about every Persona game. The Mars Star. But I don't know, I feel like some of those criticisms are warranted a little bit.
What's the matter? What happened?
No, not again! So you knew this was gonna happen.
The water's gone.
Without the energy of these elemental stars, the chamber is collapsing.
But I do think it fits streaming a little bit more. If I was just playing this game by myself, it probably wouldn't be as entertaining. I'd just be hitting the A button the whole time and just auto-fighting battles, right? On a stream, it's a little bit more engaging because then I get to do all these voices, right? Is this the terrible retribution the villagers spoke of? No, this must be more of alchemy's power. For me, I don't think an RPG can get by just off of turn-based battles alone. Like, this game has push and pull puzzles.
Phew, it's over. But what was it?
I just want to know if you guys are more RPG fans. I don't think there's anything wrong with it not being your thing. What the hell does that mean?
What is that?
No! No! Oh, the giant floating eye, right. Because I do like RPG battles to a certain degree. That rock, it's floating. Do you know what it is, Isaac? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we go way back. Me and the eye? Yeah, I know it's a rock, stupid. That's good. I like that. I like when the game gives you different results depending on which dialogue option you pick. Could that be the wise one? Because while I don't think I have a tie to RPG as a genre, I grew up playing Pokemon games. My later, tween ages was everything that was a scary game made an RPG maker. That was my shit. I couldn't play it, but I thought it was cool. It's a very specific aesthetic.
Wow.
The discourse. It must be the guardian of the elemental stars. I feel like I'm still in the opening of the game. That doesn't look good. Maybe we should just escape while we can.
But we need the Mars Star. We can't leave it behind.
Are we taking Jenna?
I agree with Phil.
I agree with Stewie.
I agree with Felix. We're no match for the Guardian.
The Mars Star will have to wait for another day.
What about Isaac and Gary? You can't just leave them there.
Forget about. Yes, we can. We absolutely. We're gonna. Yeah, we don't give. Yeah, leave them there. Who cares?
But Saturos, there's still a chance they might survive.
Anything is possible. So what do you suggest we do? What an optimistic villain. In this day and age.
We take this Jenna with us. If they survive, they will want her back. And if they want her back, they will bring us the star. Regardless, Kraden must come with us. He is connected to all of this.
I'm smelling my own breath and it's not good, but I brushed my teeth like an hour ago, so that's kind of concerning. I don't know what the fuck happened in between that hour. Alex, are you breaking our promise?
Conditions have changed since we made that promise.
Pray I do not alter it further. Jenna's not part of this. I won't let you hurt her. Do what you will with me, just let Jenna go. They don't want this guy at all. Torture me, pinch my nipples and grab my sack. Do your worst, just let Jenna go. Who's this old man? Huh? We don't know you. Your bravery speaks well of you, old man, but you cannot help Jenna now.
If we leave Jenna, she will surely die. Is that what you want, Felix?
You just nod yes.
Perhaps we ought to continue this elsewhere, Felix.
Felix!
Please, can we go?
Uh-huh. So are they taking the old man?
Let's make haste!
Hey, don't push my sister.
Who do you think you're talking to? You owe us your life!
Who? Menard! Save big money at Menard's! Save big money. Master Kraden, you will be joining us, of course, in my chambers. Bro's kicking his feet and saying yippee. Looks like we got a classic Isaac and Garrett adventure. No fucking shot we have to watch all of them leave.
Isaac Garrett! Isaac Garrett, don't die!
Please don't die. Please don't die. Winnie the Pooh and Mickey Mouse impressions? Sometimes.
The Mars Star. It's a pity that we have to leave it, but perhaps we'll be seeing it soon.
sometimes when you're just doing something yourself with friends and supporters around you. I like that little pixel leaning. Like when you're singing in the car or in the shower in karaoke or whatever. No, I don't even read what it said. You're like, man, I can actually sing, and then you try and record it, and you're like, ooh, hold on, I can't. Ugh, never mind. It's the same thing with like when when I did the sequelitis video, I wanted to challenge myself to animate and see if I could get a video done in a month, and I did get the video done. It just, it looks like a toddler made it, but that's kind of what I was going for. The same goes for the webcomic. It's very, very archaic in nature. Sometimes, like, you're playing a competitive game and you're beating all your friends and you're like, wait, I low-key might be kind of good. It's a lot of, like, you never want to steal valor and you never want to be one of those streamers that's like, oh, actually, I'm good at this thing. Give me a job into this. You don't want to be fucking Zac Efron cast in Despicable Me, if that's even what happened. But, like, I think I can... And I need you guys to be honest with me on it, because I'm sure you guys have like dealt with actual. Can I voice act? Is that a thing I can do? Because when I'm doing the voice, it sounds like I'm doing an entirely different character. But sometimes you listen back to it, and it sounds way worse when you listen to it. It's the same thing with some impressions. Like when I'm saying it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good impression. Then I'll listen back to it, and it's just me getting quieter or louder. Is quieter a word? More quiet? The volcano will soon erupt. I cannot hold it. Sorry, the eye's talking to us? You don't want to be that streamer that thinks they could voice act just because they yell. You must leave this place. Blink, blink, blink. The elemental Jin. They have returned. Oh, Jin plural. Take out the elemental star. No. Who did Zac Efron play in Despicable Me? He was the boy. The, like, unnamed boy. You know how it keeps it, the Onceler story is like a flashback? He's the one in the present who brings back the Truffula so that he could impress, a prime example, the romantic interest who's played by Taylor Swift. Do either of them fucking sing in that movie? Because that movie is a musical. I feel like Ed Helms and Danny DeVito sing more in that than Zac. I imagine they got Zac Efron and Taylor Swift so that they could sing. Do they sing? We say, let it grow. If my voices suck, my voices suck. I need you guys to tell me. I think you can do impressions, but I think you gotta work on acting. I see. So it always sounds like I'm doing a bit. Alchemy. A threat? Is that good? That's Lorax, you dumb fuck. What did I say? Oh, I said Despicable Me. I meant to say... Sorry, I was envisioning the Lorax in my head. It's all fucking illumination. You know what I mean. That's messed up. I was picturing... Why did I say Despicable Me? Because I was picturing the Lorax in my head. Did I say Despicable Me? That's my first dementia moment. Definitely not my first, but... I love my zero soda and my aspartame too much. You drink a bunch of zero soda and people look at you and say, hey, you know that that makes you develop dementia a year earlier than you would have. And I'm just gonna keep drinking that shit. I'll keep drinking that garbage. The volcano, it's erupting. Flee now. Is that good? The avalanche, it's growing. I could at least do fan dubs, I think. But how? Ah, I see. That's a good piece of writing because he's one big eye. Also, I don't think Taylor sings, but I think Zach does. Could be wrong, but I know Taylor doesn't sing. I think we all sing. Weird to say. You get my point, though, right? That, like, Taylor Swift and Zac Efron were not cast in the Lorax because of their voice acting ability. I should have used a modern example because they have that new Illumination movie coming out. Is it Illumination or is it Disney? Is it Pixar? Whatever. Illumination movie where the stars are Selena Gomez and Timothy Chalamet. They're probably good actors. What the fuck do they know about voice acting? All right, guys, we gotta escape. The volcano's erupting. We gotta get out of here. And fast! We have to get out of here and then fast. No, I want to be one of those streamers that just completely skips the line of people who actually do the work. Weren't there like a bunch of fucking YouTubers in that Half-Life game, Hunt Down the Freeman, that everyone hates? I'll go downstairs. See, for me, it's been 2 weeks since I played this last. If you're watching this in a playlist, it might be indiscernible. So I don't remember this at all. I don't remember anything. I gotta see you hold an impression with different emotions. Like the Tenna impression, but sad or angry. I fucking hate the Tenna voice I picked. The thing is, I keep doing voices that really strain. And I shouldn't. I think I'm using the voice as a crutch. Because if I voice acted with my own voice, I mean, arguably that's what I do for videos, but I'm still playing me. If anyone has any fan comics with me in it where I play me. Luckily, I've been fan casted as Azrael Dreamer. So when that character comes around, if that character comes around, I could just talk, right? First of all, you talk like you haven't given up yet, rap stepfather. You hate me, but you will respect. I too hate it. What? I think it sounds awesome, but it sucks to do and yeah. I was gonna say sucks to do and hear. Okay, let's get moving. Come on, Garrett, let's get grooving. Let's get PK rocking. The village is gathering. Just tragedy after tragedy. I thought Mount Aleph was inactive. Oh, my grandson. Will Garrett be safe in this eruption? Will Garrett be safe this election?
Grandpa, well, we don't even know if he's up there.
But sis, so saw him and his friends climbing Mount Aleph. They were hanging around here while I was on guard duty. Isaac and Garrett went to Mr. Graydon's house. Didn't they? Yeah, I say they were studying alchemy? Yes, they did, but what does that have to do with the eruption? We're getting blamed for this? Sucks to hear on my end, too. No, that's right. People love the Tenna impression. You're gonna hear more of it when we go back to the Snowgrave route. Uh-oh, it's Grandpa and the others. They're gonna give me a mean talking to. What should we do, Isaac? Should we go back up? Back up the map. Yeah, let's leave. Let's...
Garrett!
Now I'm in trouble, Isaac. Isaac! You're safe. Come over here, both of you. Isaac, we're gonna get a mean spanking. A jolly good smacked bottom. Where have you been? I mean, clearly in the mountain making it erupt, right? What happened? What, Jenna and Crane with you? Nope, I don't know those names. I didn't see them at all today. I was at home with me and Garrett were in the woods the whole time. What do you mean? They were taken away? Is that, what do you mean? They were taken away? Or, what do you mean they were taken away? I guess the comma means the former. We'll need you to tell us exactly what happened on the mountain. That fateful day. Come into the sanctum, both of you. Isaac, we're gonna get yelled at. I have sensitive ears. Oh, they killed us. Holy oh. Jeep jump solo. I am your father. Yub nub. Dip dop, yub nub. They're retelling the entire story. Or this is like Courage, where he goes, you know, when he turns into a big monster. Stupid dog! You made me play an RPG. I have no idea the true sanctum. Jenna and Kraden, they're prisoners? The big smile on his face. Yes, they are. They've been taken against their will? It'd be weird if they went for... How awful. Falafel. Do you think they could be saved? No. It's too late for them. But it's not too late for me and Garrett. Then our hopes must lie with Felix. What is it? Great healer? You've been very quiet. It's like you're 1,000 miles away. It's like you're 1,000,000 pixels away. That hovering stone. The one that appeared before Isaac. I'm not bothering giving all these individual people in this room a different voice because I imagine we won't see them for very long. I have seen it before in my dreams. Mind's eye, it appeared again just now and spoke to me. You saw it just now? We were just talking to you, man. It must be the wise one, guardian of the elemental stars. Oh, this is Paper Mario. Okay, they should have led with that. It told me what happened to you in Soul Sanctum. In North Yankton. I saw you, Michael, betraying your partner, Trevor. You tried to get him killed. And then you went into witness protection, Michael? Maybe Tanisha would fuck with your dog ass if you weren't fucking around with that yee-yee ass haircut. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful, Isaac. Can I holla at your crib? What's the matter, great hero? The village will be destroyed, won't it? Hurts, don't it? Something even more dreadful than Val's destruction looms ahead. A really scary floating eye. What could be worse than the destruction of Vale? A terrible power. What? The elemental star gems house incredible power. And Vale has been guarding those gems? The elemental lighthouses will lose that power upon the world. That's new. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. We have a new roommate. As you guys know, we have done streams in the past. Like we did it with the first one when we played Mortal Kombat in 22, and you guys know Ranch, you guys know Ryu, former member of The Boys, and we've kind of had like an alternating or missing third for a while. But now we have one that you guys may or may not know, but that'll come later. As will I. The wise one wants us to get the gems back. Who is this? This is Isaac Mom, right? No, none of that. The world is ours to save or to destroy. Our inaction may bring about its destruction. It's a human or an animal? It's a human. A human that has appeared on previous streams. Hold on. Now the shit is done uploading on my phone, I can actually check out YouTube chat. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back, Mr. Ultra. How often do you wear shorts, big guy? What an interesting question. Predominantly in the summer for the summer fit. I got these elastic pants that look like jeans for my Carl Bertalanowski cosplay when I went to MomoCon. Just because the jorts, right? The only pair of shorts that I have that fit are the jorts. But the thing is, whenever I don't know what's wrong with like I think it's my fat ass or my waist or something like that. I have a weird, there are no pants that are ever in my size, right? So I get these regular board shorts that are technically my size, but they're way too small. And then I get the jorts, I'm like, okay, I'll go up one size. That fit around me and all my legs well, but I gotta wrap the belt around twice so that they don't fall down. Similarly, these pants fit perfectly around my waist, but they drag. I need to cuff all of my pants because the legs are always too long. I don't know if my legs are fucked up, or sometimes my ass be too fat. I'll be honest. Oh yeah, and the shirt, of course. We cannot hope for salvation, we must save us. I know that this is the thing you go into, right? That's why you do an RPG on stream. But we haven't, we haven't fought anything today. Maybe that's on me, right? Maybe I wasted a lot of time. Acquiring the elemental stars is their fate alone. Are you suggesting we place the fate of the world in the hands of Isaac and Garrett? Yes. Garrett is only a child, and Isaac is an idiot. He's a little slow, Your Honor. The wise one has spoken. Put the fate of the world on these two children. Each of you share responsibility for this. Now each of you must make your own decision. I don't know what to do. Isaac, you decide. Can I say no? Isaac, will you accept this responsibility for the fate of the lands? No. I can't blame you. I couldn't do it if I were in your shoes. Oh, wait. Okay, so we leave? I just said no. No. Once you step outside the village, you cannot take back your decision. Think about that before you leave the sanctum, Isaac. So the world began drifting towards its fate of destruction. Did I... Wait. I just destroyed the world? The thing is, I appreciate that decision. But for the most part, this game has been so anti-agency that whenever I choose to do something, it's like, oh, come on, Isaac, you don't mean that. The fact that it allows me to just be like, no, fuck it. Just end, whatever, the world is over. End it. Alright, well, what do you think, bud? Those are my struggle with big thighs. My secret is elastic-infused jeans so I can wear my waist size and still move without tearing out the crotch. That's the thing, too, is I keep ripping through a bunch of them. Maybe it's the crotch that's too big. Abnormally large testicles. Okay, so let's... Okay. I mean, that's a funny gag. I guess yes, right? That's my option. But that's what I want more in the game. I want different things to happen. Oh, Isaac, you can't mean it. Garrett, you gotta listen to me. I've seen the future. We have to do this. You can choose to leave your decision to Isaac. There shall be no further discussion. So Garrett also doesn't get a choice. That's kind of sad in a way. We never got a chance in real life. Thought you were saying abnormally large testicles is a funny gag. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, allowing you to just doom the world. What they should have done... Oh, hello. Yeah, I know this guy. What they should have done is just make it so you can't play the game anymore. The two are quite brave to take on this quest. Blink. It's the song! Is this the theme of the eye? Doesn't it feel like you're starting a stream in spring right now? How was that? I can't change it. There we go. Will we ever get through Golden Sun? Will we ever make progress? That's not really up to me to decide. That's the other thing about RPGs, is they're already very long. But on top of... That's even if you just don't take your time to read all the dialogue and take as many breaks as I do. I don't think we're even close to... Well, now he's sitting on both my hands. Well, we can't play the game anymore. I don't even know if I was close to, like, beating Thousand Year Door. I feel like I was maybe halfway through it. And I dedicated a lot of time to that one. What's the plan now? If you want pets, you're sitting on my hands right now. Yep, adjust yourself so that way I can't move my hands any further. I'm locked down. I'm handcuffed. There you go, bud. Yeah, he figured it out. Yeah, just shed all over. Get all this stuff off of you. Ooh. It's all you, buddy. I got a vacuum in here. And I should probably weed whack outside. But because it's Thursday, it's the last day of, like, the proper work weekday. So I'll see what I get done today. I actually managed to get caught up on edits that I wanted to do. I was falling behind, but I doubled up yesterday. So we'll see. If we are getting a new roommate, maybe I should clean stuff a little bit. We used the green gobbler again, but I also got, like, drain snakes that I want to try. I didn't buy them for nothing. Gotta be very careful with the stuff I purchase nowadays. That's why the dollar store comes in clutch. But now it is a golden sun day. It stopped raining. I could see clearly now. Alright, bud, I appreciate this, but we got it. You know what? Honestly, I'm just hitting the A button. I could multitask. Shall be watching you. Choose your destiny wisely, young ones. I'm petting with one hand and hitting the A button with the other. On my GameBoy Advance I'm currently holding. That was the wise one. What did the wise one say? Sorry, I had my AirPods in. I couldn't hear. Felix must unlock the power. But Felix is a bad guy. Find the lighthouses. You'll have the guidance of the elemental stars. I probably can do this with one hand. The what? Garrett, we were just there. What should they do there? What shall they do? Surely that cannot be all the advice you can offer them, great healer. Nintendo noise. Seek the elementals, the Jinn. They will prove useful. Isn't there anything else?
That is all. Be on your way now, that is all.
That's it? Isn't there anything else you could tell them?
No. That is all, Mayor. Leave it up to you, Isaac. Garrett.
He forgot the other one. Raccoon balls are hilarious. Isn't Wonky so hilarious? Hey, isn't it almost time to meditate? Oh, sorry, I'm getting a call in the other room. Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh, yeah, meditation. Let's go.
And I get to talk to Doc Brown.
Well, what good are those guys? They're sending children off with no help or direction.
Oh, you don't like that, huh? That stopped the cat in his tracks. He was licking himself, and then he immediately... They didn't give us any other choice.
Then, when should they go?
Doesn't sound like we can afford to wait. Aw.
Tomorrow, then?
It's Rick Sanchez, you fuck. Tomorrow, yes. Same difference, brother. Why is everyone hanging around the town gate? What? Didn't you hear? Isaac and Garrett are leaving Vale on a journey. So this is still the opening of the game. I wish I could go. I heard it's gonna be really dangerous. Hedge your bets now. How far into the stream do you think we're gonna have an RPG battle? Because we're currently an hour and 12 into this. Hey, what's the matter? Weird. Isaac's mother isn't there to see him off. The camera pans, she's just face down in the lake. You're right, she's not there. Wait, hey, what the fuck was that? Hey, I saw that. Hey, should we go say goodbye too? Sure, let's go. Wow, everyone is here.
We're counting on you, Isaac.
Oh, and you too, and also Garrett, and also with Garrett. And Garrett is there too. Don't drink the water if it smells funny. And take this with you too. Isaac got an herb. I know not to drink stagnant water, sis. Saying sis like it's a slur. To some people. Don't listen to him, Isaac. You should drink the stagnant water. He's a pig. He'll eat anything that's not tied down. Jesus Christ.
Yes, we all agree he is Garrett is a big pig with a big oinking snout, slopping around in the trough. We all know that Garrett is a little piggy.
Auntie Dora asked me to give you this, Isaac. Catch beads. Mardi Gras! I guess we're all set to go, huh, Isaac? What? You're not coming. Think again, Garrett. The Daphne? It'll be very difficult for Dora. Doesn't have the little finger cursor pouring out the screen no more. But I still have Garrett's father, while Dora only has Isaac. He doesn't have a name? But she knows you have to, and it hurts to see you leave.
They can't keep standing around here like this or they'll never leave. So, one final farewell. Alright, everyone, group hug.
It just completely drowns it out. Aww. I mean, like, we could always just come back. Hey guys, we're oh, they already dispersed. Follow the road east. Okay, so we have been in the opening town for the first half of the stream and the entirety of the previous stream. Whoa. Isometric. I imagine this is a random encounter. It took us until an hour and 15. Now there's vermin here. Attack, vermin. Attack, vermin. That did not kill the vermin. Okay, so then Garrett's not gonna hit nothing. I feel like I can... I know this is such like RPG slander. I feel like I probably can get by just by hitting the A button. At least for these very easy enemies. Oh. A traveling warrior. And I see you're an adept too. You are just the kind of fighter I've been looking for. Would you please take me along with you? I'm a Venus Djinn. My name is Flint. I must find my comrades. We were separated from each other when the volcano exploded. Maybe you can help gather my friends together as you travel? Is this guy gonna be a member of our team, or are we gonna like equip him like an item? If you let me join you, I'll prove to be very beneficial to you adepts. Your synergy will grow stronger and your adept skills will also improve. You can call on us in battle or just use our power to boost your own. If you call on many of us at once, our powers will work together. Okay, so he's a summon. Yeah, alright. Oh, you'll see, you won't forget. I like Isaac treats him like a pet, but he's like an immortal being that's older than all of us. Now I'll briefly teach you how to use Jinn. After bringing a Jinny, into your party, you must set it to somebody. Your Jinn to someone else, move it like this. Choosing who will take the genie, who can set it. Setting a genie changes your attributes and maybe even your class. From guard to brute. When your class changes, the synergy you can use may also change. Next, I'll show you how you can use us in battle. Each genie has different powers. Once we are all set, you can unleash us to use our powers. So, let me demonstrate the power of my attack. Isaac! That's the name of the attack. What the hell is this? I didn't... Wait, sorry, we got zombies here too? This is new. Nobody told me the Walking Dead. Okay, I'm not doing this. Jinn, choose its command to unleash me in battle, okay? Flint. That's all you have to do to unleash a set genie. Okay, so it makes me hit harder with my sword. See, when you unleashed me, I attacked with my mighty Stone Cleaver. Is that what that was? After being unleashed, we Jinn will then stand by to be summoned. Summon. Okay, here we go. If you have standby Jinn, you can summon even greater powers. Elemental power of Earth. Your name is Flint, but your attack is Venus. Okay. You felled zombie. See, we Jinn can be very useful, can't we? And one more thing. After a genie has been used to summon, it must spend time in recovery. And after we recover, we will set ourselves again and be ready to attack. So we go from set to standby to recovery and then back to set. This is the simplest way to use us. Do you get all that? Oh yeah, if you want to learn more about Jinn, refer to help. Okay. you very much. Please use us Jin wisely. Oh my god, ew, what is that sound? Sorry, yeah, no, I accidentally had my Game Boy Advance game in my pocket when it went through the wash. Pocket wash. Alright, let's do a battle. Let's do like a fight or something. Let's fight like an enemy or something. Let's fight a guy. Keep walking, we'll encounter some kind of enemy. Got a lot of enemies. We'll go up this way. Maybe there'll be a monster up this way. There we go. Vermin. I feel like I probably don't need to summon this on a vermin. I'm just gonna... The game will take care of it. The symbiote takes care of it. The thing is, the game is so engaging that I couldn't possibly be doing anything else. It takes all of my attention. It takes all of my dexterity. I can't have anything else in my hands. I can't. Battle hop on. But here's the thing. Here's what I wanted to get into. And I will get into it. There's like a... The way you survive your comfort zone. I can't deflip that switch. Okay. I forgot I could run. Somebody told me this earlier. Genuinely. Someone told me last stream. They said, don't forget that you can run. And then I did forget. What's with you? You want to enter Lunpa? Well, you can't. Go back to where you came from. Oh my god. This is Lunpa. You cannot enter without Dodonpa's authorization. Alright, I gotta go fight King Dodongo. Can I go up this way? I can technically just traverse this entire spot as long as I'm not in the mountains, right? There's a bat. I'm not grinding this because I'm trying to get my monsters myself. Whoa, you know what I mean? That guy knows what I'm talking about. This Varmin's good. I did it! I won! It's not grinding. Alright. Let's have an actual conversation. I have had a very basic understanding of a lot of things, right? Prior to, like, my adult years, teenager, like, early 20s, I knew what I liked, and I stuck to it. I was a picky eater. I only really watched a certain type of movie. And I only really played, like, Mario, Pokemon, Smash Bros. Occasionally GTA. Or whatever the viral game of the week was. Is Garrett in trouble? Nah, Wait, we can't heal outside of battle, right? He'll be fine. Can we? And you know what? Let's use another one on Isaac. Why not? He's fine. We'll save it. Holy shit, the Oregon Trail. It's like Sonic for Hire. They start talking.
It's a trucker. We can't stay another minute in a dangerous place like this. We return to Calais immediately. Master Hammond, this is terrible. The bridge has been destroyed. We cannot continue southward. What? The bridge?
It's kind of what I look like right now. Yeah, I mean, where's my bandana?
This is awful. How are we gonna get to Calais now? Master Hammond, I'm worried about leaving Ivan behind. As fond as I am of Ivan, it is his fault my rod was stolen. And his strange powers will aid him in search of the rod. Having a strange powers? Yup.
Is that a shadow or a hole? Oh. Without a shadow of a hole.
We must leave this treacherous place immediately. But to where? Where can we go? We have no choice. We're heading north. But we're Southerners. Well, it's better than being smashed by falling rocks here, isn't it?
Is this a bit?
Sacramento night. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about a different night. Vault. So what I wanted to say, let's really get into it. Let's waste even more time. The idea of, in my adult years, I have tried to expand my horizons and jump into stuff that I otherwise would not have liked, you know? Trying a bunch of different foods and learning that I have a more sophisticated palate. There's actually a lot of foods I do like. Going to see a movie in theaters every week, even if it's something I would not normally like. And sometimes you find a lot of movies that you didn't even think about seeing, that you see and it changes your perspective. And on stream, I've been trying to play video game series that I normally wouldn't or haven't played to see what all of it is about. And this has been a multi-year-long stretch, and only recently, when getting a ginger soup, I believe, at the hot pot, that I realized, okay, I'll eat anything. I don't like ginger. It, just makes my body react weird. It makes me hot. It makes me sneeze. I just don't like ginger. That's the first, after trying everything over the last couple years, that's the first thing I, genuinely don't like. And you carve out your spot. It makes sense. People are very protective of their time. I never really understood this because, I know that all you have is time, but I don't, there's not a lot of stuff I would view as wasted time, per se, because time is just time. You know, you can't control what is and isn't wasted. Who cares? People are very protective of that, and they will only stick to the food that they like, to the games that they like, to the movies that they like. And they won't even try anything else. They'll be like, it's not my thing. And I understand that that's probably a more adult take to be like, this thing isn't bad, it's just not my thing. And there's a lot of pieces of art that I feel that way about. However, I view it's not my thing as defeatist, right? I like to go into everything with a potentially open mind. I do not want to stay in my little carted off corner. I want to try everything. I'm not going to like everything, but I want to try everything. But sometimes I get comments, or maybe it was one comment that listed several examples. Oh man, what was it in relation to? I mean, a lot of stuff, right? In the Smash Bros. Realm, the characters like Kazuya and Sora that I have no relationship with. Or in Mario Sunshine in the Sequelitis video. Or arcs of Clone Wars that I don't care about because I don't care about the clones. The comment I get most often when talking about those things is not like, oh, you're wrong, you don't get it. It's more, if you know you're not going to like these things, why do you even bother? If you know you're not going to like Pong Krell, why do you bother watching the show? If you know you're not going to like Sunshine, why do you even bother playing it? If you know you don't care about these characters, why do you even continue talking about them? And I really don't understand that stance because I still want to try. You have to make yourself engage with stuff that you think you might not like, just in case. And I've said this before, if I want to publicly say, I do not like this movie, I do not like this show, I do not like this game, then I think I need to finish it, right? I finished all of The Bear. I'm caught up on Invincible. I don't think I really like either of those shows anymore, but I keep up with it. So that I can honestly say, I did not like The Bear Season 5, I did not like Invincible Season 4, I don't understand how you couldn't understand that stance. I just think it's defeatist. Why you see something and you think you might not like it, so you're immediately like, I'm not even gonna try. I don't get it. I really don't. It's less about you individually not trying and more about you watch a YouTube video where the topic of the video is, I'm gonna try watching the rest of Clone Wars. I might not like it. And then your takeaway is, oh, you don't like it? Why did you even watch it? Because that's the video. It's an experiment to see if this isn't a video essay. This isn't an analytical review. It's an experiment. I'm writing down my thoughts. I think it's because being defeatist isn't in Ultra's nature. Yeah, I don't give up on stuff. There's a lot of games that I haven't finished. It's more about time, right? Any game that I haven't finished, I still have it in the back of my head that I can. I still believe I can beat Elden Ring, even though I don't even think I've beaten a boss in it. Because I don't think that there is a game that I can't beat given an amount of time. I'm stubborn. And it's like, if you on an individual level, if you're going about your day and you see like a movie poster and you're like, I might not like that, I'm not gonna see it. I understand that. I don't understand the comment of being negative about the thing. Is like, oh, you don't like the thing that I like, you shouldn't make a video about it at all. Oh, that's your response to that sort of comment, then sure. Yeah, because like, and I think this has come back around because I'm editing the Adult Swim video now, and I'm talking about stuff like Tenchi Muyo, like Outlaw Star, like Pilot Candidate, like Mobile Suit Gundam, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't really, these are the parts I liked. I watched all of it. I just don't care. And I know I'm going to get the same comments of like, well, if you knew you weren't going to like it, why'd you watch it? Because that's the video. I like to make myself try something. And I think that more people should make themselves try things. I talked about fucking Folie à Deux in that same video, and it relit the spark. That, like, I don't even think Folie à Deux is a fantastic movie. I like it. I don't think it's fantastic. But the way people talked about it, that they weren't even gonna see it, it's because of what they heard about it. Welcome to Vault. This town is the heart of Angara. Similarly, I'm not gonna form a stance on Golden Sun until I fucking beat this game. That being said, I did give up on X-Men 97 because it was boring. I'm not gonna go on the internet and say this thing is boring and bad because I haven't finished it. Maybe it stops being boring and bad. There are a number of shows I've given up on. I didn't watch the new season of House of the Dragon. My roommate, Ranch, a while back tried to get me to watch Arcane, and I was like, this is boring, and I gave up on it. We stopped watching Stuart Fails to Save the Universe because it got fucking AI in the intro. I think I am allowed to say that one. I think if you use AI in your thing, I can say it's bad immediately. Suppose you're not the thieves. I mean, we still could be. Is it just me, or am I missing something? Huh? Wait, what does that mean for me? This guy looks awesome. Ever since the eruption, Grandpa keeps wondering if anything was stolen. He doesn't realize we don't even have anything worth stealing. Can I buy stuff here? Hello? Don't talk to my brother. One of the sellers tells only truth, the other only lies. Can I Okay, I have 94. Travel. So this is all new to me, right? Wait, is it? I wish it would tell me what I have. Okay, hold on. Clothing. Okay, cotton shirt, padded gloves. So I have padded gloves, leather cap, cotton shirt. Padded gloves, leather cap, cotton shirt. Leather, padded gloves, leather cap. I don't have enough for a lot of this stuff. I'll save it. I'll come back, don't worry. The comments like that just stems from the people wanting to protect their views and their favorite thing from criticism, which is not a mature way of going about or watching a review. But I don't even think I'm doing a review. Just the idea, and I'm trying to think of... There have been a number of things that I have no necessary relation to that people have requested I talk about. Mako Mermaids is an example. I didn't grow up watching that show. That show means nothing to me. Not in the way that, like, H2O did. Ooh, I can't afford any of this. Marthy Marth and his long sword. I think I already have the mace, right? Keep your secrets. Holy. Guess some folks got robbed during the cast of the volcano eruption. Those travelers left in a big hurry. They looked like they were on the run. Did you see them coming in? No. Oh, maybe they left earlier than I thought. I already went in here, right? No, I did not. My neighbor creeps me out. He always had that smug smirk on his face. That fucking face on his face. Hey, mister, is it fun to see strange new places? No. Oh, if it's not fun, then why bother? Oh, Reggie! Reggie reference! Wait, this was before, right? That's insane. Oh, sorry, I think there was a graphical glitch or something. No, but it's a critique and people want to think their thing is cool and worthy. I think there's just an idea that you need to already have your... People say that I make video essays. I don't think I do that. A video essay, I think you should have your opinion formed before you start writing. No. And that's not what I do. Basically what I'm doing are like ostensibly just like scripted vlogs, right? I'm just going through my thought process and watching something. People still get mad at me that I was like too nice to Charlotte in H2O. I really don't think I was. Sheesh! It's always me who has to take care of these things. Off an adventure, are you? Yes. It's impressive to see a youngster like you going on a dangerous journey. Who's this purple... Sorry. You guys see that, right? Master Hamid's servant can't return to Calais until he recovers the rod. Sure. Right, I remember that. Is it closer to storytelling than an essay? Yeah, exactly. My husband, the mayor, can't believe anyone from Vault could be a thief. Then they must be outsiders, yeah. These evil criminals coming into our village. Why are all of these villages like this? Build bridges, not walls. Great powers. Wouldn't you like to know what they are? Could help Ivan if I were just a little older. I wish I could marry Ivan. Oh. What the hell did you just do to me? Yes, I do possess strange powers. Mind read. You have them too, don't you? Mind read. Mind freak. What? My power? It's called synergy. I had no idea. Have so much in common. I can trust you with this. Am I learning mind read? I assumed he was coming with us. I am quite troubled. Master Hamid's rod was stolen. Would you please help me get my master's rod back? You asked me that again, but I need you to choose your words a little bit more carefully. With your help, I believe we can recover the rod. Your names are... There was a bit I did in like an old Minecraft server, maybe when I was like 15, 16, where I just kept enchanting a blaze rod with like all the enchantments you would put on a sword, and it was just called the Rod. This game ripped me off. Predator GIF. Ah, my mind! Stop reading my mind, Ivan! Sound a lot like me trying to explain to people that not liking isn't the same as disliking. It's fine to have an experience and say I just didn't impact you or hook you. Having the experience is an important part. I'd rather have a bad experience. All of this stems back to the video that's like a review of an RPG and the person being like, I'm not an RPG guy. I think that maybe I fall into that category, but I would never say it. I would never look at a genre of a game and be like, that's not for me. Because then you're cutting out a lot of possible stuff. I want to try everything. I don't think that... Maybe I have an ego. Maybe. But I truly think given an amount of time, I could like learn how to do anything. There's this idea, sometimes I encounter people who played an instrument when they were in school and they're like, God, I wish I kept playing the instrument. And I'll ask like, well, why don't you just start playing it again? And they're like, no, it's not the same. Or people will be like, oh, I wish I learned this instrument as a kid. And I'm like, well, why don't you just learn it now? Ah, it's not the same. Why not? You can do that. You can learn how to do anything. Fucking Elden Ring, everyone says it's like incredibly difficult, and it probably is. I will probably die over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, but that doesn't bug me. That's a video game, right? I truly believe I could, if I dedicate time to it, I could learn how to play any instrument. I truly believe I could learn any language if I dedicate time to it. I truly believe I can master any game if given time. And that's not just like a I'm good at this shit thing. I think any human can do that. We are fucking knowledge sponges. I want to talk to this purple. You accusing us of stealing Hamlet's treasured shaman rod? Yes. Because you're purple and different. Just because we're new in town doesn't mean we're a bunch of thieves. Besides, you can't prove anything. Probably should have ended it before that. I think that I want to try everything is the difference. I don't get it. Nope. No. You're not getting me to read that. I don't understand people who don't at least want to try, you know? There's this idea, and I talk about it in this Adult Swim video, that, like, I don't like any anime just on principle. And that bothers me. Not because I'm secretly a huge fan of anime, but I would never, ever cut off an entire, it's not even a genre, an entire country's form of animation because I watched one and didn't like it or whatever. You'd rather try 100 games for 3 hours each. Most people would play 3 games for 100 hours each. Yeah, I know that some people just have like 2 games their entire life. I used to be one of those people. But games are so accessible nowadays. Of course, you know, there's always an into there, right? I'm playing Golden Sun, not because I heard great things about it, but because I know Isaac just as the guy from Smash Bros, right? Okay, hold on. So I use Jin and then I summon, right? Okay. So I make the Jin, because this is a lot of enemies. One of them left. Okay, Jin. Here we go. Attack back. Alright.
And then we can, okay, now I can summon Venus on both of them. And then we attack Garments. I don't know if I fully grasped this quite yet. I do like the idea of just playing every game once on stream. And then if I like it, going back to it. Alright, let's just kill this guy like normal. It's just one of them. Hey, just one measly slime. My slime! I already read that. I like MMOs, but I can't actually stick with them for long enough consistently to keep up a real MMO player. Lol. Yeah, no, I understand. I think that everyone should at least try. That's what I'm getting at, right? And, you know, maybe it's like a do as I say, not as I do situation. Because, like I said, there are some things that, like... there is a little bit of, like, tentativeness because I've never gotten a proper diagnosis. And you don't want to be one of those people whenever, like, somebody comes to you with depression and you're just like, oh, just have a positive demeanor and everything will be okay. But, like... I probably have autism, right? Maybe I have... Is it high functioning or low functioning? Whatever is like the neurotypical whatever. I probably don't have it as bad. I don't know. There's no like good or bad. There's just different levels to this, right? It's a spectrum. But whenever I encounter people who are either really picky eaters or they're like, yeah, man, my attention span is shot. I can't watch a movie without going on my phone. Yes, you can. Stop going on your phone. The same thing like, oh, no, I'm such a picky eater. This is all, it's a mentality. You could break out of it. I truly believe that. Don't self-diagnose. It's fucking weird. Sorry, you're right. I probably should have checked it with my doctor before. I do have ADHD. That's the thing, too, is that, like, fine, if we don't want to self-diagnose, medically, I do have ADHD. I have a proper diagnosis for that. Anyone who says that, like, oh, I just can't pay attention during a movie, you're a weak-willed. I spit on you. Six, seven. 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, that's Garrett's last herb. 2 more there. I think we're good. Coma Cave. At the very least, I certainly have more claim to the diagnosis than people on TikTok who are like, yeah, I'm just really into video games. It's kind of my hyperfixation. And you're cool. Weird, but cool. I don't think that's right. I think more weird than cool, probably. I just think that, like, I don't... I'm trying to word it carefully. I think that being uncomfortable a little bit is fine. And I feel that a lot of people are so against being uncomfortable. You're all the same to me. Thanks, Fed. I think? You guys are nothing but plat meat to me. Sorry to that slime. There is something to be said about the textural feeling of food and an actual diagnosis where medically it's harder for you to get out of bed to pay attention to things. And I think that's totally fine. It should make these things harder, but I don't think it makes these things impossible. And maybe I'm up in my fucking high horse, right? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. But dropping the picky eater thing, because that's like a discourse in and of itself. People get really heated about that shit. Because I used to be picky. I used to just be like a pizza fucking chicken nuggets guy. And then you get broke enough, and you start eating at local places, and you're like, wait, hold on, fucking halal kind of fucking hits. Hawaiian kind of fucking hits. Korean kind of fucking hits. Because I don't have the energy to unpack this right now. I'm just starting discourse to start discourse, but I don't know. Whenever people talk about being picky eaters, it's normally white people food that they're eating. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, another battle! After the battle! I can't eat curry, it's too overstimulating. You know, shit like that. I think you just have the will of a Shonen Prodag, and some people just ain't built like that to be uncomfortable enough to change, sure. What the fuck is wrong with you, huh? Am I going in a circle? I don't know, I just don't think... I had a little bit of a crisis last year about, like, holy shit, I'm gonna die someday, that's insane. But I think I came out the other side of it better, because people are very precious with their time, and I'm not. Oh, sorry, Garrett. Rest in peace, my Garrett. Let's heal. Wait, is he dead? He's at 0. Can I revive him, or does herb... Okay. Does that work? Couldn't recover. Okay, so he's just, like, dead. Can I revive him in battle? Okay, let's go north, because all those fucking prospectors went north. Fights. Synergy. Cure. Does that do anything? No. Can I... I need to be fucking careful. Oh, Venus kills it. It probably will. Okay, alright. Exactly what I mean, lol. I don't like working 40 hours a week, but I can do it because I need to. And some people will simply say they can't do that, like people who do. Okay, well, hold on. I think working is a little different. I understand what you're saying, but now we're getting into the territory of, like, Gen Z doesn't want to work anymore. I think labor is different. It's in a completely different category because there's no express enjoyment. You get the satisfaction by getting paid, but you're not, like, working at a grocery store and being like, I'm doing a really good thing. I'm doing a service. I feel good about this. You need it to get by. That's different than eating food you might not like, paying attention to a movie, playing a game you might not like. I think those are different realms. And to a certain degree, I understand it. It's not that people are precious with their time. It's more that people are precious with their money. And I understand that because everyone's broke right now. You don't want to buy a movie ticket. You don't want to buy a game. You don't want to buy food that you might not like because food is hard to come by. I understand my position of privilege here. However, I think that if given the opportunity, you should try new things. That's all I'm saying, is I think that I'm crossing my wires here a little bit. I think ultimately I need to get the fuck out of this battle. Just leave Garrett there. We need to heal, actually. Is there like an inn? Fuck you. Yeah, if I could see movies for free, I would have seen Obsession by now. I mean, you didn't hear this from me. I think that you should see movies in theaters. But if the only reason you haven't seen a movie is because it costs money, there are ways to get around that. There's a couple links on a Reddit thread you could probably find. Okay, can I just heal at my mom's house? Hey, Mom, I know you sent us off on, like, a journey, because you trusted us and you were really worried, but we immediately got our shit rocked. We need to... Yes, and this is probably the cheapest room, right? 2 coins, that's nothing. I don't want to see some shitty, shaky hand cam. I mean, the movie's on Peacock now, so, you know, if you go to the right website, it's gonna just be a rip of that. But you didn't hear that from me. You heard it from a different streamer, probably. If anyone asks, you heard it from Sneeko. If anyone who's wearing a suit and has a briefcase asked. Okay, so wait, that only healed Isaac. I gotta carry Garrett's corpse around? Okay. Maybe I should have paid more attention. Are these slimes gonna... Yeah. Damn, he lived? The slime who lived. Well, now they're always going to attack Isaac. I really thought that would, like... heal Garrett as well. Is Garrett just, like, permanently dead now? It was on Tubi a couple weeks ago. Yeah, like, even stuff that isn't, like, a proper service. There are... The high seas are calling to you, brother. I think really what I'm mad about... I don't even know if mad is the word. What I'm annoyed at is not so much picky eaters and not so much people that don't see movies or games or whatever, but people who don't pay attention when watching a movie, like they're on their phone or they're multitasking and doing anything, and they're like, yeah, I just... You know, our attention... They always say, like, our attention spans. Like, it's a universal construct. I understand that I use TikTok. I use fucking... I don't, like, look on Instagram, but I post on... I use all of these social medias. I get it, right? I derive enjoyment from these apps, but they are designed to be addictive. You don't want to be a slave to that. I'm gonna say, like, yeah, man, my attention span's so shot, I can only watch YouTube Shorts and TikToks nowadays. There are ways to get around that, but you have to be willing to try. Oh, I can't pay attention to a movie, my brain is so fried. There are ways to fix that. You can get around it. You have to be willing to try. Does anyone have, like, a revive thing here? Antidote, okay. You guys, Garrett, yeah, I know I just left town, like, a day ago, but Garrett's dead. Like, he's not coming back. Let me try something. I don't know what that did. That was the point you were building up to, I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, it's just a general encompassing of people who are like, yeah, I wish I could do this thing, but my own limitations. Your limitations are built in. Unless you actually are disabled, in which case that's different. But there lies the same thing, right? There are people that play fighting games competitively that cannot use their hands, that have no arms. You can learn how to do it. Your excuses are built in. You are more than your limitations. You are the best you can be, and you will be the best you will be. And this cat's gonna try and eat my sandwich. Hi, kitty, did you hear me yelling? You hate people defending platitudes people will utter. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Interesting you bring up an artist, but... because I hear it a lot. And this is not me spitting downwards. This is not me bullying. Alright? Because I was there. I felt all this stuff before. I used to be like this. People will come to me and they say they want to be a streamer. They want to make YouTube videos. And then I'm like, all right, awesome, do that. And they're like, oh, I'll start making videos once I get this microphone, once I get this camera, once I get this editing software, once I get this setup, once I get enough money. Do it now. I want to make a video. Make a video. I have seen some of the best videos on this fucking platform. Filmed and edited by people who just use their phone. You can do it. Oh, I want to be a writer. Then write. Why are you sitting down and saying, like, someday I'm gonna write something? Do it now, man. What are you... Not to sound like that fucking ad that's like, what do? You're sitting on your couch, you're slipping through your fingers. Do it now. Oh, I don't have a digital tablet. Draw shit on paper and post it, man. You have to actually do it.
Because normies love to say they wish they could draw. They can only draw stick figures, haha, so I totally get you. Shia LaBeouf, like legitimately, you know, people dogging him, but yeah, just do it. Legitimately, just do it. You are stopping yourself from doing it. I don't understand that stance. I understand it. I often say I don't understand to mean like, I get it, but I disagree. I feel like a lot of our discussions would be solved if I just said that from the jump, but I understand where you're coming from. I don't relate to it. I could never. Do that thing. Let's go find the rod. Okay, so we left for no reason. Also, he said, welcome back, you too. Who wants to break the bad news to him? Still worried about the rod, so I'll just wait here until you two return. Okay, so that leaves the town. People don't want to probably maybe sort of kind of fail when they start it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. I don't agree. If you want to do a thing, you need to do it. I'm going to start streaming as soon as I get a webcam, as soon as I get a microphone, as soon. Fucking do it. I know that it's falling on deaf ears right now, because you guys either agree with me or you disagree with me, and I'm not going to change your mind. But even if one fucking person listens to this in the VOD, or just like maybe in 10 years time, if my words can reverberate the halls of this fucking internet catastrophe, heed my words and just do it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, so what's this mysterious iron door? There's a crack here. There's a crack here. Can I synergy this? Is that an option? How is Ivan higher level than Garrett? Garrett, you're really embarrassing me here. Okay. So there's a prison here. I imagine where we put the criminals. I don't want to profile the purple, but like... Okay, can I move these? Is that an option? It's kind of the same thing where... I don't like looking up guides necessarily unless I get like a ways into a game, because I know I'm an infinite monkey on an infinite typewriter. I know eventually I'll figure it out. It's just gonna take a long while to do that. Huh. So the young girl and the old man didn't look too happy to be there. Oh, they're talking about... Oh, I know them. My friends, right. Can I go in here? The healer must be worried about... Oh, never mind. It's not your problem. So is this the same Grand Healer, or does every town have one of these? Unfortunately, online artists are so victim-brained and vindictive. Just telling them to do is not gonna work. They gotta wanna do it, unfortunately. I mean, this goes back to when I said people should go to the movie theater and I get called ableist for it. I'm not gonna get into this. We will help you anytime as long as you are pure of heart. Don't interact with those purple outsiders or your heart will be tainted forever. I don't know if I want to help these guys. Maybe they should have stole his fucking rod. Nothing in the jar. Nothing in the box. How do I bring Garrett back from the dead? So Ivan's only in the party. Wait! See? Again, you eventually figure it out. Ivan's in the party right now, but only when we're in town. And this guy's lying to us. Okay, stop talking to him. Ivan is in our party, and Ivan can mind read. It looks like they're onto us. We better leave town as soon as possible. Ivan, you heard that, right? Okay, on to us. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, ignore that, old timer. Mind read. Interesting. Okay, so on to us. Can I mind read the dog? Is this a bridge too far? Because normally I don't speak dog. But what if the dog saw something? He's like a witness. And there's a circle set up perfectly. The issue is that the interaction menu and the interactive button is the same button. I don't think that's working. Alright, so who can and can't I mind read? If I go up, then I leave the town. I don't know, am I supposed to leave? I kind of feel like... I'm supposed to leave and go find the rest of the gang. Because they said we... Hold on. They said they're on to us. Well, we can read minds now? I mean, Ivan can. So this is... We leave. So we can't read minds anymore. But we know that the gang went north. Oh, I like those other guys. You are down. Revive, add a sanctum, or with the water of life. Sanctum. Don't we have one of those in our village? Okay, north. Okay. Could probably, well, yeah. Wait, I can't. Alright, summon. Holy shit, this is the strongest varmint I've ever seen. Kill it, quick! Oh my god. You need to die. I'm sorry, you need to be put down. There's a million reasons not to do something. Right, I can't get into Lunpa. And I can't read their minds because we don't have Ivan. Can't go much more north than this. Lunpa Cave. The Thumpin' Lumpa Islands. And I opened this door... Or I don't know what this blue does. I can't stand on it. And if I do this... Closes the door. But it makes a blue appear here now. Huh. Okay. Let's put all our puzzle pieces together. Can we go past these mountains? No, we can't go much more north. Alright. I'm getting the fuck out of here. There's no escape. Isaac, you're good. Alright, fine, we'll kill him. Fine, you want to die so bad? Huh? Maybe I am bad. I'm bad! Oh, they kill wild mushroom? Okay. Fuck it. We'll use cast all of Venus's power on that one bat right there. On that wombat.
Is it refreshing to hear someone else who knows that if you really train it, you can do whatever? Make sure you're happy before you take it too far. I don't know. My thing is just that, like, when I started making videos, I didn't know how editing software works. The first video I wrote and the first video I edited was the first video on the channel. So I can do that. I can recover. Okay. Maybe I don't need to use my herbs. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, so the Wild Battles is north up this way? Fucking ghosts. Fucking bonies. Cast Venus. Now I'm getting to the rhythm of this a little bit. I'm guilty of the same thing. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, and sometimes I'm like, oh, but I don't have time because I'm doing other stuff. I'm gonna go with Varmint 2. This guy strikes me as a warrior. Never mind, he died. He died in one hit. Okay, summon Venus. Is that why you haven't seen Wonder Man? That I left up to a vote. But you're right, I could just watch it on my own time. Maybe I will watch it. Can I summon Venus again? Alright, I'm gonna put it all on black. I think that this is probably gonna kill the wild mushroom, right? Also, we're in the Ultra Zone right now. Just so everyone knows. I already switched out the logo to be the Boxiversary logo. Six, 7, 6, 7. Okay, is this north? This is our village, no? Vale. Right. We have a sanctum, don't we? It's like different than when I was here last time. Dude, if I facilitated a grand goodbye with everyone in town, and then Isaac just keeps coming back, dragging Garrett's body. So can I not... Oh, stairs, right. It never looks like stairs. Sanctum, 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 sanctum! Sanctum. Sanctum, sanctum. I really thought this was the whole game. Sanctum. You leave your village and realize you're a big fish in a small pond. And now you're just a freaking guppy. Okay. Sanctum. This is Sanctum, right? Heal. Weary wanderers. They don't remember us. Revive. Ooh, who shall you revive? That's a good question. I didn't think about it like that. I'm gonna go with Garrett. I forgot his name. It's probably better to just have both members of our team, even though I don't care much for Garrett. Alright, the rest is good. Now we have Garrett back. Is there a way to, like, leave town more northward? Because there was another thing above it. Very dangerous to go beyond here when Mount Aleph is active. Leave immediately. It's still? And that goes nowhere. Huh. You left the village, there's no more Isaac. Yeah, they already assume that he died, so whenever a guy that shows up looks suspiciously like Isaac, they're like, oh, what a weird coincidence. Never matter. Okay, so this isn't the north that the Oregon Trail guys went to. I keep wanting to say Mormons. Amish, the Amish. I grew up in Amish County, let me tell you. Not as polite as people say. where the fuck am I? Go here, right, village, vlog, go down, go down, go down, go through. Can we go leftward? Well, now we could just, yeah. Oh shit! These varmints are strong and smart and hot. Nobody told me the varmints were gonna be sexy. I should have prepared for this. I would like to see Wonder Man. I've heard good things. I've heard that it's kind of just a good show in its own right. It has, like, Emmy nominations, right? I think recently, last week, we finished... My Adventures with Superman and The Bear. Like I said, I was gonna watch all of it, even if I already didn't care. I don't think at the very least, all the season 3 and season 4 of The Bear, which I think were pretty boring, at least all had a good episode, right? Season 5 did not have that. It's just a season where nothing happens because the whole thing, they wanted it to take place across one night, so they had to stretch out all the conflict. The ending doesn't even feel like, for some characters, it doesn't feel like an ending. And I used to love The Bear. I think season 1 and season 2 are still really great. It just kind of became like homework. But we finished that. Okay, we'll cure each other. Oh, sorry. I guess I'll cure me as also. Fuck, dude. It's here again. Alright, I'm leaving. The lead did get a nomination. So we have space. I imagine... What happened? We're watching Lanterns now. I didn't know that Lanterns was gonna have... That's another example, by the way. I've been saying all year, there's so many... Can I fix the bridge? Is that the problem? Look down. Look down. With my big cartoon, with my big yaoi hand. I've been saying all year there's a lot of shows that have hour-long episodes that don't need hour-long episodes, and they just go on for so long. And I thought, like, oh shit, am I losing it? Have I become what I hate? Have I become too TikTok-brained? Are hour-long episodes too long? But I've been watching Succession, I've been watching Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, Doctor Who, and I'm like, these are like 44 minutes and they're still really good. And then Lanterns comes along and has an hour-long episode, and it's good, start to finish. Imagine that. Imagine you can make an hour-long episode be engaging. We're only in the first episode of Lanterns, so we'll fucking see, you know? But with Lanterns, that takes up a lot of time in that watch party. I imagine we will have... I mean, Lanterns could take the place of Bear. That means we only have a My Superman gap, and we'll probably put Always Sunny in there. So whichever show gets finished... Well, no, people want us to watch Nirvana the Band the show again. It's hard running a democracy in that server, let me tell you. I will say, I really liked the season of My Adventures with Superman. I didn't like the last 2 episodes. I genuinely liked every other episode. I like the ending, though. That one might not even be an ending, right? It's in renewal limbo, which means, you know, it probably is over. But I think it acts as a suitable ending. I like those characters. So, how often can I heal? I have a limited amount of PP. But does curing get my PP back? Okay, now I think I'm north. Goma Cave entrance. Can I move these? No.
Okay, that's blocked off. So I can't do this yet. And then it just stops there. Well, then it's gotta be that entrance, right? I said earlier that I don't really like looking at guides because I think I will eventually figure it out. But I think with GBA games, I'm more willing to look at a physical guide because that's kind of fun. I like thumbing through a physical instruction manual. Not an instruction manual, but like a player's guide. Okay, so this... I came from the left. Why I left the left. I promise I'm not grinding on purpose. I just keep running into random encounters. Soon enough, I'll be strong. I'll level up, and I can just kill these guys in one hit. So this area is nothing either. Because now my PP is at 28. What causes that to happen? Maybe I'll see if somebody has one. A Golden Sun instruction manual. So... Goma Cave entrance. Is this like some Dark Souls archaic, like, obtuse shit? Maybe I need Ivan's Whirlwind to get these stumps? But I can't, I have to follow the gang, right? Because they have the rod, and then I return the rod, and then Ivan presumably joins our crew. Presumably. Ferdu is good. So good they canceled it, Wonderman, I mean. Man, I love Golden Sun. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Alright, Sale. I got a question. I'm allowed to talk to the chat, though. I talked to Ivan. I used Ivan's mind reading to read the mind of the purple guy who said, like, oh, they're onto us. We better scram. And now I don't know what I'm doing. I know that the Oregon Trail people all said they were going north, and we saw them go north. But I can't progress any further. And I don't know what I'm missing. So now I just keep running into random encounters and killing them. Out of anger and spite. If you want to be my guy in the chair today, my Wayne. My Isaac Golden Sun expert. What the fuck am I doing? It's this village, right? I go in here. Ivan's like, oh, let's go find the rod. And I vault, right? And then I go up here. And I stand behind this tree, secretly. And I use Ivan's mind read. Sorry. Fuck, hold on. I gotta stand here but look away. Okay. Ivan's mind read. Why isn't it working anymore? Okay. Ivan's mind read. Huh? Okay, hold on. I swear to God, I'm not going crazy. I read this guy's mind earlier. Hold on. Ivan's mind read. I guess I can't do it again. But he said, like, oh, we better scram. Do you need a horse or a group or something to hook up with for the North Journey? I knew some of those words. Maybe? Yeah, they renewed Wonder Man for a new season, then canceled it months later. That's very strange. And it was kind of the same thing with the Acolyte, where it's not uncommon for the Star Wars and Marvel shows to just get one season. I assume most of them get one season. So the sheer fact that Wonder Man, they're like, we're getting a season 2, and then they canceled it. When if they just didn't renew it, I think everyone would have been fine. And with the Acolyte, most Star Wars shows just are a season, right? Or I guess that would make sense before Ahsoka got greenlit for a second season. But the fact that they're outright like, we're canceling the Acolyte seems really performative when if they just said nothing, I think people would have been... It seems reactionary, right? Because I don't think the Acolyte was, like, fantastic. But I thought it was fun. I certainly liked it more than I liked Ahsoka and Season 3 of The Mandalorian. And fucking, what else is there? Skeleton Crew? Are those all the shows? Andor obviously sweeps all of them. I liked Acolyte more than I liked fucking Obi-Wan and the Book of Boba Fett. And the fucking Bad Batch. At least the Bad Batch has the onus of being animated, so that does put it in a period above. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Retreat. No. We know where the entrance is. Let's wait here until you two return. So is the idea that we need to go get the rod and bring it back? Because this would make sense if Ivan came with us, but Ivan won't come with us. They all got to the broken bridge and then said let's go north instead. The bridge is still broken. I cannot fix it. They went up that way. But this just leads to Isaactown, right? Isaactown, USA. No, this is the town it won't let me enter. Maybe they went to Lunpa. Not here to... Wait. We'll return Hammett to Kale very soon. Just wait a little longer. That's what Dodonpa told us to say. So they are in here then, right? People like you. Can't grab that berry. So it is something to do with the entrance. West Lunpa Cave. So there's a hole there. There's a hole here. I can hit this button, but I can't hit it again. I can leave and come back, and then it opens again. But I can't interact with those two blue circles. Because, like, I don't think... So what's the purpose of having this bit over here? It's gotta be something, right? Okay, that closes that. Does that do anything for the big door? No. I want that berry. I cannot get closer to the berry. No? Can't go around it either. Okay, so what... Remember that this is here. Man, maybe we do need a map. What I need is a physical map. I should fucking draw. Right, that's what I did with Banjo-Kazooie is I drew a map, and that was really fun. I want to get more notebooks. The ones I have are getting kind of full. Okay. Hold on. I'm not trying to sound performative or anything, but I think it was really funny. The stack of books that I have over there, the 4 books on the top in order: Roderick Rules, George Orwell's Animal Farm, Curse of the Campfire Weenie, Gaza: The Story of Genocide. Those are the 4 books I have on. Those are my 4 most recent books. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what? Heart Gold Notes, some kind of schedule, Legends Arceus. It's naturally showing that off. I think it looks okay. I've been getting, like, backhanded compliments all day. I sent a picture to my wife, and they said, like, hey, I couldn't do any better. And then I showed potential roommate, and he's like, yeah, it looks like you did it yourself. I think it looks okay. You could see the headphone line, though. Okay, so Legends Arceus. This was when I drew a map for Alien Isolation. I've had this thing for a while. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Okay, this says Black Myth Wukong, Astrobot, Silent Hill 2. Didn't end up playing any of those. Well, okay, well, let's just... Gonna run out of notebook space at some day. This is my guidebook, ostensibly. Yeah. Legends Arceus. Brawl. Right, these were the Brawl trophies. Right. Okay. Got it. I'm not giving up until this thing is just, like, full. Okay, so... Forgot what I was doing. Hold on. For sure. So there's... Lunpa. I need something better than this. This isn't writing enough. Hold on. But a pen is too permanent. Okay, alright, pencil it is. Hold on. Is it a lead thing? Okay. Lunpa. Right? And then... I love you, kitty. Now is not the time for this. Hello, kitty. West Lumpa Cave. Okay, and then it's the West Lumpa Cave. Okay. So then... this goes nowhere, right? Nothing. Okay. We'll come back to the green. So I think that I can just write down all the towns and caves, like the named places. But if I don't have the cliff face around it, then there's no context. There's a path down this way. There's a place I can go this way. This seems inaccurate. I guess there is trouble in drawing a map on your own. On Girona. Okay, hold on. I'm erasing and starting over. So, okay, no. Doesn't make sense though. Well, where am I? I guess it doesn't help that I don't know where I am in relation to all this. What do you think, bud? What's the prognosis, doctor? I don't want to give up. I just gave a whole speech about not giving up. I got 24 minutes. I can do something in that time. Stand anywhere that isn't the keyboard. Just be careful. I just don't know where I am. So, I don't think I can make sense of this. Is there a way I could, like, zoom out on the map so that I could, like, see it? There's got to be a way to access, like, a map in-game, right? Got to be something like that. Okay, bud, I need you to guard this with your life. Need to at least know where it is. Okay. So, in relation to everything I just said, where am I currently? This feels like it all just loops back around. And then there's this cave, or that entrance that I can't get to because they just ran. Because I don't have Ivan. And if I go down, there's nothing through here. You'd think, like, I would just run into them at this point, right? That has not happened. They're just standing there. I mean, if I don't run into them, at least I'll be, like, over-leveled. Seems like a really inefficient way to grind, though. I just don't get it. But I'm determined to get it. And you will get it. Do we know how much experience we have? $345. Does that mean that's how many? Okay, 345. Hold on. Does the number go up or does it go down? 345, 345, 345, 345, 345, 345, 345, 345. One more. And there we go. And boom goes the dynamite. That's my new thing. Okay. 3, 4. So it did go up. So how much experience is a level? Is it like 1,000? Can't go that way. So this cave leads me to the little wooded area that I can't... Am I stupid? Hold on. Can I just move this? Of course I can. That's Isaac's ability, is he can push things. Alright, well, no time like the present. What, hey, we got experience out of it. We should actually probably heal while we're doing nothing, you know? Alright, back on the horse, as we always say. So we can't push anything over there. Can I cool this? Yes. Of course, dude. That's Isaac's whole fucking thing. That's what he does in the assist trophy. God damn, dude. Can't move that because of the weeds. It's no use. Our synergy isn't strong to free that stump. Would you have another way of... You just gonna give up? What if I try again really hard? Should we, like, level up, or... I'm not about to leave this place again, Garrett, okay? You died. I saw it happen. It took us so long to get here. Can I move these other stumps? No, I don't think... I think I tried that before. Stand in front... Isaac, the stump. There you go. The patience of Golden Sun fans to watch me play and not say anything. I appreciate it. Okay. So... I'm not about to leave this place, alright? It took me so long to figure that out. Can I push anything else over? Because why can I be down here? Do we have to go tell Ivan now? We have to talk to Ivan and be like, hey, so we need your whirlwinds. And then he's like, okay, I'll go with you guys. Is it that? Maybe we do have to leave. Leave, go to their village, come back. I guess the more I do it, the more I'll just naturally memorize the map. God, this entire thing has been insane. Okay. Bridge. Down. Bridge. Well, if we need to level up, we might just do it. To my ripped friend, Garrett. Oh! 10 experience points. So this is our village up there. So we want to go down from... Wait, hold on. Why is it red? Oh, I can just summon it now? Oh, it's already active. Okay, well... Let's see if Venus does anything to the living dead. Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, that is Poopa, or whatever they called it. PP. This is Ivan. So nothing. Nothing has changed. So, hold on. This is still a suspiciously shaped, like, circle. What does Whirlwind do? Nothing. Right. I can jump across. Right. This entire thing has just been forgetting... Ow! Ow! Ow. Sorry, my wrist really hurt just now. Forgetting all my Isaac mechanics. Okay, I scared off that thing. Master Hammett, a wealthy landowner and merchant from Calais, had his precious rod stolen from him. He's quite upset. No, I remember that. Okay. So, that thing just went over there. can't jump across that. Can I? No. It's a bridge. Can I go look for that thing now? It keeps being really basic stuff that I just didn't do or couldn't do. Can I jump on the roof from here because there's a hole in it? There is a ladder to that hole, but there's someone in front of it. Huh. Okay, the ladder's still... Can I move them? Probably not. We can't bet a whole lot on probablys, though. So now that I moved that thing, is it out and about in the overworld? It should be a little glistening thing like the previous guy was. Because I can't get to it any other way. Right? I need to get another look at this. Hold on. Can I just jump across here? No, that's too far. That's simply a bridge too far. It has to be a one block, I guess is what you would say, because they're not pixels. One block gap. Jump over this way. It's from our own town. No one living here would break the law. I could push them sometimes. Maybe I can push the person in front of the ladder. So I can't get there. They are there. Can I do it on a tree? I don't know what it does. Maybe I should read this guy's mind? His precious rod. It doesn't even sound like a bell. It sounds like I got my pickaxe and I'm mining away. Can I move it? So once I go up that way, Ivan will say like, "Oh, we're not cool anymore." But it's the only way over there. There is a cave entrance. But every time I leave, the varmint resets. Huh. I guess I couldn't push the person in front of the ladder. Why is this here? Can I whirlwind? Because sometimes it's blue. No, I can't. Alright, so it should be to, like, the right? But every time I leave, it resets that spot. Is there, like, a specific cave I'm looking for? Because maybe if we have a Jin, we'll have powerful enough synergy to push. But we don't currently. It was, like, a cave. But I don't think it's the cave, right? Like, there's multiple different entrances. Now I'm not so sure. I'm not actually sure about anything. This just leads back into town. Here comes Isaac, he come to town.
He's going to town. Is it like down this way? Because there's nothing else in the spot, right? That just loops back around. There's so many puzzle pieces. I'm just trying to put them together now. But I don't actually know what they are. Do I need to level up? I thought I would have just encountered him by now. It's getting stormy outside again. And thus the energy is draining from my body. I just don't get it. Up here? Because this is like Girona Town, right? What's it called? Papu Lumpa? Wait, is he in here now? West Lumpa? No. No, that's not right. Damn, they left you here? I feel bad for this varmint. Can we recruit him to our team? Never thought I'd live to see my dogs turn into snakes. Hate to see it. The brown patches normally lead to like a village. Is there something up here? I don't know what that does. Oh, fully restored. That's okay. Does that restore us or? We're gonna hit you with swords again. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're gonna hit you with swords. Is that okay? No worries if not, but we're still gonna do it. Circle back on this. This is just our town. I don't fucking know. And I'm gonna forget. It's gonna be 2 weeks' time, and I'm not gonna know what I did last in Golden Sun. And god damn, it got really dark really fast. What do you think, bud? Thank you for guarding both my phone and the book. Someone's got to do it. It vibrated. I don't know what it says, but I know that it vibrated. Okay. You can't see it, but he softly put his paw on my leg to be like, "Hey, you've done enough." All right, now he's digging his claw into my leg to say, "Hey, I'm doing more." There has to be something. This feels like a situation where we save, but then on stream 1029, I'm not gonna know what the fuck's going on. But at least then I'll have 3 hours to figure it out. This feels like a game. I guess the idea with RPGs is that you're supposed to level up just by getting lost all the time. I'm new to it. I'm new in town. And thus I'm being accused, j'accuse, of being a thief. Yeah, alright. Guess we were level 2 when we started today. Now we're like level 5, right? Yeah. Huh. We spent 5.5 hours in the game. That makes sense, more or less. I guess we can close out of it.
What do you think, cat tree? You didn't see any of that, don't worry. Yeah, I think that's probably enough Golden Sun for one day. Or, sorry, I guess this is actually enough Golden Sun for 2 weeks. Why am I tired? It's the fucking... I'm powered by the Golden Sun now that the sun's gone away. Look how dark it got. How quickly it got dark. Now you guys are going to watch me eat this sandwich for the next couple minutes. Damn, he's going to town on himself. Oh, cheers to that. I'm protesting this sandwich. Oh. What is it, bud? I think he passed out immediately. Oh. Exposed belly. Can't leave your belly out and not expect me to rub it, brother. That's your weak point. Oh. Such a fluffy cat. Ah, digging in me. He doesn't know no better. Hey, I'll cheers to that. I'll cheers to cat. It's dark and ominous. I promise the lights are on in my room. All of the light. All of the light. You guys see that video that Kanye shared of him shooting off like 1,000 fireworks into the sky and it just sounds like a nuke went off? Big fan of that guy. No idea he did music. I must feel good as fuck to be a cat and get pet. I mean, I'm a human and I like getting pet, to be fair. That's not carte blanche for you to come up to me on the street and do that, by the way. Only my friends and allies, and all of you are my enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Got a lot of people trying to drain us of our energy. If only the camera was panned a little bit, you could see more. Oh. I did kind of fuck it up, didn't I? It's like uneven here, and it gets bigger in the yeah. Could be worse. I did the best I could. What do you think, bud? You don't seem to like it very much. I think the back looks better. I think the front is like curving a little. When I do this, it looks fine. So as long as I don't do this, that's when it really falls apart. What I really need is for it to, like, go upwards so then I can... The regular hair growth so that I can just start sticking it upwards. This is a stick up. Okay, well... Do I have the music prepared? The ceremonial music. Golden Sun is a lot more... Maybe I'm just affected by the outside. And now that it's gray outside, it's gray in here, and I'm like... Oh man, I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap. But I feel like Golden Sun's a lot more chill. Probably because I'm just running around not knowing what the fuck I'm doing in that game. But we only have so many more weeks. Just in general. Just general weeks. Alright, well, that's enough of my time.